Okay, right here is a 1946 P&H 1400. The Model 1400 was first introduced by P&H in 1944 and was available in either loading shovel or stripping shovel configurations, depending on what the customer preferred. Now, let's go and get a closer look at the Model 1400. This particular Model 1400 is set up in loading shovel configuration. And in this configuration, the Model 1400 was designed to swing a dipper rated at 4.5 cubic yard capacity. The Model 1400 featured externally mounted twin dipper sticks with rack and pinion drive. These sticks measure 21 feet in length, and the boom that you see measures 32 feet in length. From right here, you can get a good view of one of the big crawlers that will propel this machine, which measures 19 feet in length. 36-inch general-purpose crawler shoes were standard for the Model 1400 in loading shovel configuration. In stripping shovel configuration, the Model 1400 was equipped with wider 46-inch crawler shoes to spread the additional weight of the machine over the ground surface. From right here, you can get a good view of the slew ring. And here you can see all of the individual rollers that will swing the shovel about the slew ring when it's in operation. Right here, you can see where the boom pins to the superstructure on the machine. And right here, you can see two of the boom sway bars. From here you can get a good overview of the car body on the Model 1400. And if you look right here, you can see where the main drive axle and steering brakes are located to propel and steer each individual track. The Model 1400 is powered by a 60 horsepower Propel motor. And this machine has a top travel speed of 0.85 miles per hour. Now, let's go up inside of the 1400. From right here, you can get a good overview of the operator station on the Model 1400. Now let's take a look at what some of these controls do. The two foot pedals that you see directly out in front of the operator seat on the floor control the swing function on this shovel. The right pedal will swing the shovel to the right, and the left pedal swings the shovel to the left. Located on the right and left side of the operator's seat are two electric motor control hand levers, and this is what controls all of the digging functions on this shovel when it's in operation. The right hand lever you see controls the hoist. Push forward to lower the bucket down, and pull back to hoist the bucket up. The left hand lever controls the crowd function. Push forward to extend the sticks, and pull back to retract the sticks. And from right here you can get a crystal clear view of what the operator would see if he were running a Model 1400. Up to the left side control panel, here you can see all switches and controls to work other various functions on this machine. Right here you can see the DC volts gauge, and here you can see switches to control the cab lights, the controllers, the floodlights. This switch controls the cab blower, the hydraulic pump, the crowd blower, and down bottom you can see a switch to control the swing brake, the crowd brake, and the control OL. This switch that you see right here is the main MG set start and stop switch. Through this door is the machinery house. Let's go inside and check it out. Unfortunately, as you can see, the entire interior of this machinery house, along with all of its components, was gutted once the machine was retired from service. We'll still take a look around though. The Model 1400 was available from P&H with either diesel or electric power, depending on what the customer preferred. The first diesel-powered 1400 shovel was shipped in 1947, equipped with a 450 horsepower Cummins VT700 diesel engine, while later diesel-powered units were offered with either a Cummins VTA1710 or a Caterpillar D379, both producing 550 horsepower for this machine. This particular unit was electric powered, and the powering system would have consisted of a 100 horsepower 3-phase 60 cycle AC motor generator set, which would have been mounted right back here on the MG bed plate. And right here you can see the remains of the electrical switch cabinet. Mounted in the center of this machinery house would have been a single hoist drum for the bucket, which was driven by a 250 horsepower motor. And the swing system on the Model 1400 consisted of a single 45 horsepower vertical swing motor mounted in the front of this machine. Now let's take a look out here. Okay, from out here you can get a better overview of the loading shovel attachment on the Model 1400. And if you look on the back of the boom, you can see the crowd gearing, which features a welded boom gear case with conical worm reduction gearing driven by a 45 horsepower crowd motor. And if you look down here on the side of this machine's house, right here you can see the original manufacturer's plate, still intact after all of these years. And you can see where it says P&H, quality service founded in 1884 by Pauling and Harnisch-Figger. And from underneath here, you can get a good overview of the superstructure on this shovel. And on the back of the machine's counterweight, you can see where it says P&H. And the overall operating weight of the Model 1400 in standard shovel configuration, as you see right here, was 167.5 tons. In stripping shovel configuration, the 1400 weighed in at 195 tons. The last electrically powered 1400 shovel left P&H's Milwaukee factory in 1971, and the last diesel-electric unit in 1973. The 1400 was also produced in Japan between 1962 and 1976. The success of the 1400 would lead to the design of even larger P&H shovels in the future. But there she is, a 1946 P&H 1400.